Vitamin B12 is another very important vitamin that we have to look into. Even in general cases, and even in general women health, it has been seen that the women who feel more lethargic, they are not feeling energetic, even though everything is fine with their health, but they are not feeling energetic. It is seen that vitamin B12 levels are very low in their case. It is not in the normal range. The normal range, the lower range is 300 units, some 300 units, and the higher range would be 900 units. So in my case, what I have seen that the vitamin B12 levels should remain around 700 to 800 units. That should be the range where we keep our vitamin B12 levels. And the general and the greatest resource of vitamin B12 is fish. Okay, so if you are a non-vegetarian, you have to definitely incorporate fish into your diet, but not the way Bengalis eat fish, or not the way generally people eat fish with lots of spices, with powders, with making powdered spices, different recipes. That recipes, being a rheumatic, we cannot follow that recipes, and it is actually my experience. See, I'm a Bengali, right? I have always been eating fishes. However, Bengalis have a different way of cooking fish, and those are most delicious ways of cooking fish. Even though in that case, we were not having enough vitamin B12. So what was the reason? Now I realize, and when I just have two types of fish, either rohu or katla, I have it in the baked form, right? Not in the normal general way a Bengali cooks or prepares fish. And over the past 3 years, my vitamin B12 levels increased above 900. I mean, now I have to, reduce the portions of fish so that my vitamin B12 level comes down a little bit and comes to 700 and 800. I mean, in the range of 700 to 800. So now you would ask that what was the change? The change was reduction of spices. Not using powdered spices, only bake the fish with some whole spices and some things. I mean, not even preparing the soup with the fish, right? That we call the fish soup. Not even that. So that has improved the vitamin B12 levels, and the rest of the vitamin B12 is definitely coming from the boiled chickpea and the boiled green pea. Okay, these are my dietary approach. I would definitely talk about these things in the morning meal and the lunch videos, but I'm just trying to say that I don't take any supplement for vitamin B12. All my vitamin B12 is coming from these three resources. When the spices has been reduced, when the spices are being used in a whole form, the body is being able to absorb more nutrients from these foods. That's my reason of telling you. I mean, this is a fact that I have experienced, and this is a fact I want to share with you. Try these methods and you will see the difference within 3 to 4 months. Okay, but get tested for your vitamin B12 as well and see what is the level. I'm sure it will be low. If you are a vegetarian, definitely incorporate chickpea, green pea, other different types of chanas like black chana and rajma. Try to incorporate them, but incorporate them in a boiled form. Okay, but even then, in that case also, maybe you would see only your vitamin D levels improve only up to 400, maybe 500, not more than that, because you cannot have again a lot of chickpea or a lot of green pea. Okay, you can only have one bowl for the day. And because that's what I am saying, if you are a vegetarian, you would require vitamin B12 supplement. But if you are a non-vegetarian, then you can have another resource, which is fish. And if you incorporate fish, specifically rohu or katla or Atlantic salmon, if you get Atlantic salmon, okay, for our friends from different countries, if they get Atlantic salmon, Atlantic tuna, definitely they would get a maximum amount of vitamin B12 and maximum amount of omega-3, right? So for these things, we non-vegetarians basically do not require any supplement. Omega-3 and vitamin B12 can definitely, and many other types of vitamin A, vitamin K, will all come from fish, okay? But you have to bake the fish. You cannot have fish soup or other types of recipes of the fish, delicious recipes of the fish. That is not recommended. I know this is a mindset game. We will talk more about it, but being a rheumatic, now your objective is to reduce your pain, okay? Absolutely become pain-free. Like me, you have to absolutely become pain-free. So for that case, you have to think food as just a nutritional resource. Okay, why we eat food? Because we need nutrition which has to be absorbed from these food. So we have to give our body, present our body in the proper way, prepare the food in a proper way so that our body, this body which is under this vicious cycle of rheumatoid arthritis, should be able to absorb more nutrition from the food. All right, so that should be your motivation also for vitamin B12.